Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Rina and I arrive with yet another pick a card reading, and in this one we're gonna do a message from your Akashic records. So this is the message that anything that you need to hear at the moment from your Akashic records for your current journey, for your current growth and expansion, anything that would benefit you. I'm keeping it very open, so whatever should come through will come through. And yeah, you know the drill. You can pick the pile. That's group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. So take your time and pick the group and see your timestamps. Hey, group number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's see what's the message for you right now. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What is the message for you from the Akashic records? It may be maybe something from your past life will come through, something important. So okay, let's see. Okay, so your first cards are okay. It's interesting because these cards have popped out in another reading that I did, but I feel like this time the message is different. Let me tune in a little bit. I'm paying attention very strongly to the eye. So there is this energy that your third eye is very open in this lifetime. I'm getting that you're very evolved. You have you probably have incarnated as Earth Angel already many times on Earth, I feel like. There is also the strong connection with Syrian energy, with Atlantis energy as well. Deep empathy is what I'm getting. You have this deep empathy and understanding of people that comes very naturally to you, and I feel like the message for you right now is you're meant to prosper. You're really meant to live life to the fullest. Because your energy is very healing to people, to everyone who comes in contact with you. They are revitalized, and maybe in the past people have taken advantage of it when they were really drawn to your light, but they didn't want to. They just wanted to take from you and not give anything back. But right now I feel like especially you have very strong discernment. When you see those kind of people, there's very strong discernment. Right now you have very much knowing of this, knowing of your power, knowing of your inner power, because it's like you have seen the depths. You're a very deep person, and I feel like the message for you right now is use it as your benefit. Don't see it as a curse, even though sometimes it does feel like that. Use it for your own good. pour love into yourself and everyone you come in contact with, because this is the highest frequency of all, and this is your power. This is your weapon. Your weapon is love, your weapon is kindness, and your weapon is serenity. And there is no one and nothing that can take it away. No matter the circumstances, no matter, because you're incredibly strong, incredibly powerful soul and person. I don't know, you just have this goddess energy about you, and it's something that you cannot hide. No matter, you cannot hide this presence. You can push it away, you can make yourself feel small, but it will still be arising, and it will ask you to follow this, to follow your divinity, your true essence. It will still ask you to do that. And right now I'm getting this in every incarnation. I mean, very intuitive, very tapped into your feminine, and very much an earth angel who spreads light onto the shadow, and who, like, you're gonna see the shadow everywhere you go. You're gonna see the weird shit everywhere you go, because you're meant to change that even with your presence alone. And remember, it's like, remember that to feel good in this world, remember to connect back with your truth, because this is who you are. Because if you don't feel like this, then you need to reconnect back with that. Maybe going to the ocean, or whatever the spiritual practice that helps you remember your power, your strength, that nothing can shake you really, and that you can deal with anything, with any obstacle. Remember doing that frequently, so that you're always in this sort of frequency while operating in this realm. Yeah, okay, so these are the first messages that are coming through. Let's see what else. And you're protected as well. You're protected by angels, by archangels, and don't worry, be happy, I'm hearing. Just rest assured that everything is okay, everything as it should be, everything is as according to the divine plan. Let's see. Okay, so your next card is a revolution, and I'm getting very powerful energy with this. It's like you're bringing the revolution to the earth. You're bringing the revolution to the earth. You're incredibly powerful. You have double of the master number, 22. It's like your crazy big shot energy on the planet currently, and you're bringing the revolution. I don't know what it is that you do, but this is the message from your soul, that what you're doing, you're shifting the energy on the whole planet big time, big time. And you don't even see it. I feel like maybe you are aware of it, but you don't see how exactly it works, because we're still human, and maybe as a part of human experience we still don't know how to, can't comprehend the whole intensity of the energy itself. There is this energy that you are creating space for the future generations to live here and have a beautiful life. You're showing the example of how we really have to be, not have to be, but how it can be, how beautiful it can be. And you're showing that by doing shit tons of spiritual work. No matter what it is that you do, you're digging really, really deep. Wherever you go, whatever you have incarnated as, whatever the bloodline you have incarnated into, you're shifting it. You're bringing this generational healing into your own bloodline and everyone who is close to you. This healing that the earth needs, that earth was craving for, and that's why you came here. You were like, I'm gonna help this place, and I'm gonna experience, I'm gonna take the best out of this realm. It's like very generous energy from you. Incredibly generous and incredibly powerful soul that you have. And it's like this energy of gratitude, and gratitude from the whole universe to what you do, and gratitude from people. From people and from you. You are grateful that you can do it. You are grateful because this is like the work that is very gratificating to you. And I'm looking at the sky as I'm channeling, and there is this butterfly that has popped in my window right now, and it looks literally the same as this one. So you're being very much watched and loved by the spirits of nature, by everyone, every good spirit. You're the icon, you know, you're loved, you're precious, you have a sacred heart, and pure. Your intentions are pure, and with your purity you bring this revolution. You are the revolution. So if you're watching this and you're like, if this awakens some feelings from within, but there is this human part that tells you like, what how can I be limitless, or how can I bring a revolution, like I don't do anything. Maybe there is this part that speaks to you, but if you resonate, if somewhere deep inside you feel touched by these words, then this is you. This is your group, this is your energy, this is exactly this is you. Just remember that human will be limited. The concept of being a human is being limited, so that we can experience, so that we can expand, so that we can feel. So your next card is the Tower, and this is just the acknowledgement from the divine that you have been through pain, that you have been through very deep transformative stuff, that left a lot of fear, imprint of fear. Also, this talks about the collective. I feel like this talks about mostly the collective pain on earth. This is the energy that is still very much present on earth, and that you are working through with what you do, with who you are, with your presence, with everything. This is that pain that needs to be cleansed away from the earth ASAP. And since you're this very deep soul, you feel it. You feel a lot of it, and you are like very much not, I don't want to say discontent. You feel it through your core, and it bothers you. Not bothers you, like it touches the most innermost depths of who you are, and it's painful, but you know that you need to release that pain, because like you can't put the weight of the world on your own shoulders. Like you can't put the weight of the world onto your own shoulders because it's too heavy, because you're not meant to. It's not your own. It's not your battle to fight. And it's not your battle to fight. You're not meant to. You're not doing it alone. That's what really is really great about all of this, that you're not alone like that, standing like that. There are many people who are in the same boat as you, and the more you expand your gifts, the more you use your gifts for the collective, the more people like that will arrive in your world, or people who will see you for all of your depths, because most of people can't meet you halfway. Most of people, even though they're good, even though their intentions might be pure, they're just not able to meet you this deep. They don't see you this deep, they don't perceive you this deep. They have their own, very much their own threshold that they are limited to, and you're very much out of that. You're not in there. They perceive you in their own, as their own, like you're this very tall tower, and they can't see the top of the tower. They just see, they're not tall enough to see the all of it, So while this may be very sad and heartbreaking and alienating, you're being called to know that there are and there will be people who are gonna meet you halfway, who are gonna stand right near you in your own glory, and who see all of you and appreciate all of you. Because you're this moon. Some people perceive you as this, some people perceive you as this, but you're always this moon that is very deep, and also know that universe sees your depth, universe knows you. So don't feel alone, because you never really are alone. It's like no feeling alone, no feeling alienated. That's not who you are. Your higher self is very very empowered and very much a bad bitch energy. Your higher self is very light-hearted, and your higher self doesn't take things seriously. Your higher self knows that this life is just another page in like thick, really thick book of your soul. Your Akashic records are really thick. Your Akashic records are like a library, and if you take an average human, that would be this kind of book. And your Akashic records is like a library, so know that. Just be aware of that. Be aware that everyone around you is a child. Just be aware of that. When you feel like, why the hell this person is so ignorant, or why the hell do I have to explain something that needs to be understood easily, like simple truths. Why the hell do I need to explain it to them? Well, because you are a parent. Because you are a parent to this child. Because they are ignorant, because they are way too young to understand what you understand. And it's like, I don't know what age you are, but it feels, if you're like on the younger side, especially if you're like younger than 30, this is very weird, right? When you're this ancient soul, and I'm talking from my personal experience, obviously, when you're this ancient soul and you see so much and you understand so much, and none of people around you do, and they perceive you a certain way, they have their own opinion, but it's very far from the truth. And it's like, that's a call. I feel like you're mostly chill about it, you already know it all, but that's just a reminder for you to allow the kids to learn what they need to learn, and being cool with being misunderstood and magical and misunderstood. So yeah, because you're this special starseed that has this divine, unique mission, and you're meant to be a star as you are, because you're a star. And star never dims its light, star never adapts. Star just radiates and brings the revolution in. Know that you're this very powerful warrior that replies to the call, that is bringing so much goodness, so much change. Like, you're incredibly valuable, they're saying. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Yeah, I was talking about that. There is this energy that you need to say no to carrying too much on your shoulders. This is saying, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. Remember, since you're this very deep ocean, you feel everything to your core. It's very easy. I feel like also maybe don't watch news, because news have a lot of propaganda of fear. A lot of news are fake and just want people to stay like in a zombie state. Be aware of that. Check what you're subscribed to on the social media. How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel good when you see this person or these people post? Does it make you feel good, or does it make you feel like something is not good, or because you can really tap into it, and if you feel like there is some fear programming going on, just unsubscribe. Just don't interact with that energy, because you can take it on, and that's not good for you. You can take this whole ocean on your shoulders, and that's not how you're meant to be. You're meant to be light and electrifying and standing in your power, being aware of this crap and BS, but standing here proudly without tapping into all of this. And yeah, this is so, like, I feel like maybe you have been alone or in solitude for a long time, or just many people have been misunderstanding you, or so much they just don't see you for who you are, truly don't see your worth. And this is the acknowledgement that you're not alone. You're not meant to be isolated. You're meant to have this physical connection with people. You're meant to have a family, and I'm not talking about blood family, if that's not what you resonate with. This new, especially soul family and community. You're meant to be a part of the tribe, a very valuable, incredibly valuable part of the tribe, and you're meant to be so loved, and you meant to give back love. You meant to love everyone around, not thinking about unconditional love, very unconditional. Not thinking about that you need to portray a certain version of yourself, or you need to lower your standards so that you can actually meet someone or meet a good friend. No, you're not meant to lower anything. You're just meant to be a star, and you're meant to radiate the energy. Yeah, and it's like, it's talking about different things, but I'm getting like, it talks about your soul as well. Like, your art is not about how many people like your work. Your art is about if your heart likes your work, if your soul likes your work. It's about how honest you are with yourself, and you must never trade honesty for relatability. And it doesn't only talk about art, it talks about you yourself. You must like yourself, you must love yourself. And when you love yourself, you never show any BS version of you, or you never lower yourself, or you never people please. You are respectful, but you never wear that mask when you're connecting to people or to anybody really, or when you work as well in your career. You're not meant to be a slave to the system. You're meant to shine your own light, and that's what your career should be. Not being a slave to some weird person, weird soul that is learning, that is obviously not as evolved as you. That's not how it should be. You're meant to guide people. You're meant to guide people like them, not the other way around. And be aware that you will inspire some and trigger others. Both are medicine. Be calm with you triggering others. If others show a lot of negativity to you, take it as a compliment. Take it as a work well done. You have triggered the heck out of them. So this is medicine. They have learned something that they needed to learn from interacting with you and with your soul, with your depth. And this card talks about rebirth, this card talks about sun shining on your life. So know that blessings are coming. Know that sun is gonna shine upon you, no matter where you are in your journey right now, no matter what you do, no matter how much shadows you're dealing with at the moment, how much crap maybe you're dealing with at the moment. Know that sun is gonna shine upon you, and you're not gonna be alone, and you're gonna be extremely fulfilled. Like, I'm getting Ace of Cups. You deserve this Ace of Cups. You deserve this ultimate fulfillment that you're seeking. And you're meant to be the sun that shines onto shadow. So this is the truth of your soul. And know that you're meant to be this multi-dimensional person. You're not meant to be always the same. You can change yourself to however you see fit at the moment of your life. It's okay. You're meant to express in this life, you're meant to express many parts of you to the world, and that is good. That is amazing. Keep doing that. And you're meant to be in this happy partnership with yourself, with the world around you, and with the divine, and with people. So having this family who are equal to you, who are equally deep as you, or can meet you halfway. You're meant to really enjoy this lifetime, because you're doing a lot on a spiritual level. So don't feel like you're lucky. I mean, yes, you're lucky, but don't feel like it's for nothing. This is very much earned. Universe doesn't give that just to anybody. It can give it to anybody, but people who don't deserve it, who are not in the vibration with it, who didn't earn it, they're gonna lose it one way or another. You're not losing anything good. You're not losing it because you have earned it. You're meant to be joyful and like ecstatic about life, sun is meant to shine upon you. And I'm getting all the fuckery, mind fuckery, everything, all the backstabbing that you have experienced, it has served its purpose. It has made you stronger and more aware of how bad people can be, how cruel people can be. And this is for sure my pile, so if you listen to this and you resonate with it, I'm really happy to read for souls like you, and thank you for supporting me, because we're definitely like soul sisters or soul brothers or soul family. And I saw the star card as well in my third eye. So wish fulfillment, this is your destiny. You're meant to be this fairy godmother to everyone who comes in contact with you. Very wise, very calm, and person who guides others. You're meant to be a guide to others, guiding light. You're meant to be happy and having this wish fulfilled, whatever it looks to you, however it looks to you. This is yours. Claim it. You're meant to have this stable life and connections that last lifetimes, and family if you want it. So yeah, that's your energy, that's your message from the Akashic Records. I hope this is somehow helpful in any way. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Hi, group number 2, welcome to your reading. So let's see what's the message for you for your current growth and expansion from your Akashic records. Okay, I'm being called to read from the book some of the meanings of the card, because there is some sort of message at the book for this group. Okay, give me a second. Immediately when I heard the word shaman, and it made me think of this meme that you're something like, you're not crazy, you're just a shaman. So maybe this group is very weird. I feel like you guys are my shaman tribe for sure. You're people who are expressing yourself in a very specific way, and I'm getting that most of people are they don't understand you at all. You're this very weird person for these people. Very like crazy woo-woo person, but you know that you're not that. You know that you're just extremely tapped in, and people around you are just unevolved and can't meet you there at your heights. You're being called to express yourself unapologetically. You're being called to wear it on your sleeve very strongly. You're being called to enjoy yourself, enjoy your weirdness. I don't want to say weirdness, because it's not weird. I feel like it's weird to still at this point in time to be a slave. No, I'm not saying that if you have a job then you're a slave. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you're, I don't know, when people are very stuck in their own ways, when they're very rigid, when they're very spreading negativity because it makes them feel better. And you're not like that. You're very kind, and you're a very heartfelt person, and I feel like you may have a lot of spirit animals. You may have a lot of different elements you work with. This is funny because this is water, this is earth, this is fire, and the way he looks at me, I mean, the image is like, makes me think of air signs who are very like intellectually advanced people, who are very intellectually on point people. And once I started to film this second reading, group number 1 was very incredibly deep, but they were more like optimists. They are incredibly aware of the shadow, but they tend to look at the bright side. And I'm getting that this group is different. This group can work with shadow. This group you experience the world through the shadow. Because group number 1 was more like seeing the light in all, being aware of the shadow, but seeing the pure light, in everything, and being connected to everybody and having this deep empathy. I feel like you have this very deep empathy as well, but this is more like wearing the shadow on your sleeve, having this shadow guide on you at all times. I'm getting the magician energy, that you have these gifts for a reason, and you are meant to help people with those gifts of yours. You have so much to offer, and you gotta remember that Not all people are gonna need your services. Not all people are gonna need your presence and your because I feel like group number one was, I want to compare you guys somehow, because group number one was more like a star for all, you know, a light for all. But your person, you're really don't get me wrong, they were unique as well. Like group number one was very unique, but this is the group that there are only specific souls that are gonna come in contact with you and your work. Be aware of that, because you're like this very, very special, I want to say very special ingredient. Like I'm getting you know, those chefs that look for something very specific, like they go to Amazonian rainforest to find some sort of spice or some sort of plant or some sort of fruit or something very specific and expensive. That's you. You're specific and expensive. You're luxurious, and you're certainly not for everyone. Let's see, anything that maybe will pop out from the book. I want to check every card actually. Yeah, it's like I just want to read it. Satisfaction, pleasure, joy, hopefulness, anticipation, attachment, expectation. And I don't want to say disappointment, because disappointment was in the past, but now I feel like expect many disappointments were in the past, but now expect the sun to shine. Now celebrate your victories. Take satisfaction from your endeavors. Look to the future with anticipation, and your success will continue. And yeah, it also says allow the outcome to manifest freely. I feel like remember to, in your manifestations, remember to loosen the grip a bit, because your fulfillment or what you're looking for, it may arrive in a bit different shape than you expect it to. This phrase really popped out to me. Remember, the more you expect, the more disappointed you will be if the future you hope for does not unfold as you imagined. So this is your message for sure. Don't, I don't know, for you, really try to expect less, and then universe will surprise you, but not the other way around. For you, it's very important not to fall into depression, I'm getting, because you're meant to be very powerful and strong in yourself, in your core, and knowing who you are, not being like wishy-washy, like a wimp. That's not who you're meant to be. Because the world can make you feel like a wimp, because you're just you don't fit in, you're not the same, you don't see the world as most of people, and that's okay, and that's how it should be. Yeah, I'm getting this card talks about the service to a higher purpose. So you're meant to serve this higher purpose, this mission that you're being called to do at the moment is correct. I'm getting that you're very much on the right path when it comes to your soul mission. So be aware of that, and use personal power wisely. So remember that you're this magician warrior for a reason, and don't be like, with power comes responsibility, I'm getting. So know that this is a gift. Know that this power is a gift. It's not a curse, and use it wisely. Be responsible. You have more than average person has to offer, and you know that. So use it for good, so that this good will return back to you. And if you hurt others with your power, it's gonna return back to you as well, because universe sees it all. So be aware of where you use your power and how do you use it. Yeah, this is just the call, this Ace of Fire, it's just the call to actively pursue your goals, I feel like, and offer. It's like, don't be afraid to be fresh, don't be afraid to start something new from the scratch, because what you have to offer is fresh, and you can combine this old traditional methods with something new, and you can present it as something new, but it's actually very old wisdom that you possess. I'm getting, maybe there is this need to present yourself in a different way, not changing who you are at all, but making it look a bit more presentable to the eyes of people. So it's like maybe working on your branding, maybe working on your appearance, as in like how you appear to the world. Something about that comes through. Creating, weaving yourself, weaving the web around you, so that making it look a little bit more shiny, you know, so that people can notice it more, because there is so much that you offer, and we gotta showcase it more, so that people who actually need you will stumble upon it easier, because there are people who need you, there are people who need you, who need your assistance. Yeah, it says, you know, I'm getting, you have this protector. This is a protector soul. You're meant to protect those around you. You're meant to teach people, and teach, leading by example, and teaching them your own wisdom, because I'm getting, you have this unique knowledge, some sort of unique knowledge, and people need it. Even if it's like at the beginning, if it's like just a few people really need your assistance, people really need your knowledge. I'm getting, showcase it to the world somehow. Don't be stuck in the shell, and show off your, because you're this teacher, you're meant to guide people, and you're meant to share your knowledge, because you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of hidden knowledge that is meant to be shared. You're meant to be like, there are at least 2 people right now who incredibly need you, who you are the savior to. So that's already a gift. Advocate, it inspires you to put compassion into action. You're meant to be wearing your own power, your own truth on your shoulder, and compassionately share it with the world, being compassionate to every being you come in contact with, whether they are unaware, whether they are not, their eyes are not wide open, so to speak. and you're not meant to embrace negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So there is something about being selfless and coming from your heart when you work, and allowing yourself to reach people with that heart energy, allowing yourself to reach more people with your heart, because what you do, it's from the heart. It's this knowledge is meant to be shared with others, because those who will be inspired by you, those who will gain what they need from you, you are the most valuable teacher to them. There are students, like I'm seeing students, and they see you and you're exactly what these students need. And as I was talking about students, look, and you're also the student, you're this very, you're this very inspiring teacher, those very inspiring teachers who it's really their calling to teach, and they have their students, and what makes them so interesting, because these teachers are students themselves. They're not like, I am a teacher, I know everything, I'm better than you. Not like that. They are very much like tapped into their inner child. They are aware that they don't know that much, they just know as much as they know, and they are always open to new perspective. They're always open for the dialogue. They're always open for, they always love to hear what their students have to say. This sort of energy from you when you're in your most aligned, in your most balanced state. See humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So you're gonna be learning, you're gonna be the student lifelong, and I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of green there. So this really talks about being humble, being grounded, humble, and accepting yourself 100%, and wearing it on your sleeve, and learning. Know that all your life you're gonna be a student. No matter how much you already know, there is infinite possibilities and infinite knowledge to gain and wisdom to gain. Yeah, the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So devotion to your call, to your mission. I want to read it from the book. I'm being called to read it from the book as well. Okay, so I want to read it from the book for you. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within, to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. You see, feeling devoted to this place is important. Being like, I have so much to offer, and enjoying it, how can I make this world better today? How can I offer my wisdom today? Where can I offer it? Even if it's just the smallest thing, Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you're about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now you're being called to plant your soul's seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart. Your heart guides the way. Your heart decides. Listen to your heart. I'm hearing the song. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. So enjoying. You're meant to be this unique, inspiring teacher, and enjoying yourself while teaching, while offering your craft, your service or whatever it is. You're meant to really enjoy yourself while doing that. To live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks. Definitely. To make your life one big moving prayer. To live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks. Fuck what everyone else thinks, because it really doesn't matter. Really, live your life the way that you want to live it, the way that you wouldn't have regrets living it. And remember to hype yourself up. Whatever it is that helps you feel on top of your game, do those rituals, do those self-love affirmations, or whatever it is that help you feel really good in yourself and in your own mission. This is very important, because you're meant to be this very warm energy, where people who see you, who resonate with you, they're drawn to you. They are like, damn, this person has so much wisdom and so much beauty in them. Like, I don't know if you know it, but you're very beautiful, incredibly beautiful. And yeah, and before I go, there's also this back of the deck. Forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So if you had someone, look, spontaneous awakening activation integration time. If you had someone who you are inspired by, if you would have had someone who can guide you, what would they do? What would they tell you if you don't have this kind of person? If you do, then listen to that and throw away everything else that doesn't belong in your mind, in your headspace, in your aura. Remember to cleanse your aura, because it takes a lot from others that is not meant to be there. I was getting this Scorpio energy, that you have seen the depths, you have seen the shadows, and you see the shadow, you operate with the shadow. You're meant to be like dying and rebirthing many times during this lifetime, and you're this person who can dig the shadow, who can work with it closely without losing their light, without losing yourself in it. You have this power, you have this innate ability to make the shadow obey you as well. And yeah, you may have past lives in ancient Egypt as well, may have had, but you're meant to bring change with what you do, and you're meant to always be creating new ideas, always be rebirthing, always be very much on a borderline between worlds. I'm getting you're this bridge between worlds. that's who you are truly. And with this 10 of Wands, I'm getting that you're not meant to carry too much, but you're meant to carry just enough. There's some sort of load that you're meant to carry, but it doesn't feel really difficult to do it. It feels like just the right amount of work for who you are as a soul. It feels like you have this mission and you're meant to fulfill it, but you're not meant to do more than that. Remember not to strain yourself. Remember not to ask yourself of too much. Work with what you have and expand from there, step by step, but don't feel like you need to run somewhere and do so much that you feel that you can't do. Don't feel like you need to go and save the world by yourself, because that's not possible. Okay, so this is the message from your Akashic records. The message for you is that you're meant to be this guide. Like I was getting, you know, those people who do nightlife guides, like city tours, where they show around like nightclubs and all that. I'm getting that's you in the spiritual realm. You're meant to be somehow a guide to the shadow, a guide to the dark, a guide to something that is misunderstood by many. I'm getting what you, like your philosophy is misunderstood by many, but it's just not common to think about it in this way, especially in modern new age spiritual community where they practice a lot of love and light, and love and light only, and like being ignorant. You're not like that. You're very much aware of the shadow, and you're the guide to the shadow. You're meant to merge these two worlds, and you're meant to show people what it really is. I'm getting that there is a strong teacher energy from you. You're meant to teach about what you preach, sort of, and still learning, still being this curious student within, and not being like, oh, I know so much, not being like I'm better than every human out there because I know so much. Being very humble is important, because you don't know anything really. You're still a student yourself, but you are the teacher to many, because you obviously know more than average person. And never hide this, wear it on your sleeve. I don't feel like you would be able to hide it, because this is you, this is who you are. You can't hide this, you can't hide yourself, that's impossible. And yeah, you're meant to earn from this, from your gift, from your soul craft, from your wisdom, your guidance. You're meant to be earning from this. This is meant to be your career path as well. No matter where you are at on this journey, you're meant to earn and be happy, because this money is a reflection of the work that you have done. And the work that you have done, you best believe that it was the best that you could have done. It was the very valuable for some. So they paid you for something that is that is priceless. Yeah, so what you do is priceless. It doesn't have a price tag. And look how many, this student energy, right? This green energy, this humility, this need to be practical as well, to invest wisely, not only financially but your time wise and your energy wise, and being discerning where you pour your energy to, what really needs to be done, what is important, setting your priorities, setting your priorities right, what is very important for you at this point in time in your life, and going at it grounded, in a grounded way. There is a nice mix between Scorpio energy, I was getting as well, fire energy, and earth signs, like even Virgo, being very adaptable but grounded, and knowing how much you offer, that this wisdom is precious, and you're not meant to just sit alone with your wisdom, you're meant to share it and spread it. Even if it's only 2 students at the beginning, there will be more people who are going to be coming to you because you're this wild sage, you're this wise sage that people are going to see your wisdom, and they're going to come to you. No matter if you hide it or not, they're still going to find you. Like the veil will be lifted, and your gifts will be apparent to more and more people, more than right now. And just know that you're incredibly special, and this wisdom comes from your Akashic records as well. I'm getting that you've been through a lot of traumatic experiences, a lot of loss, a lot of the moments when you had to protect yourself from someone or something, where you needed to really stand your ground. And this is just the acknowledgement from the universe that we saw that, we see that, we love your cosmic heart, we love that you didn't become this evil person after going through what you have went through. You didn't become this evil manipulating ass. You still have your light no matter what, and your faith in humanity no matter what, and we love that, and we are gonna make sure you are rewarded for this. Don't worry, I'm getting this karma. Good karma will strike you. You're meant to have more than enough, and it's the payment from the universe, and universe will make sure that you get your garden. Just keep going, keep being, see how much green is there, it's ridiculous. Keep being cool, cool-headed, and know that every heartbreak has served its purpose. It made you wise, it made you discern as well who is what, who is yours, who is not yours, where to go to and where not to go to. It just gave you a lot of knowledge about this world, and made you stronger. I'm getting what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Just know that this is what you're meant to be. You're meant to be fully supported by the divine and have students or people who see you for your depth, for your wisdom, who know you and who are inspired by you, and you're meant to be inspired yourself. You're meant to be what else is out there for me, where else I can reach. I have this much already, but there is more, and there always will be more. No matter how much you already do, how much you already know, how much you already learned. And this is what you're meant to be, you know, this inspiring King of Wands with their kingdom. King of Wands is passionate. King of Wands is radiating. King of Wands knows their worth, and they are absolutely confident, and they're absolutely abundant, you know, in every way. So yeah, I feel like that's it for you. I hope this is somehow helpful. This was the message from your Akashic records for your current growth. So I hope this is somehow helpful. If you need personal guidance, you can check my website or contact me. And thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely day, and bye. Hi, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So you've picked group number 3, and let's see. What is the message from your Akashic records? What do you need to hear right now? Anything, any wisdom from your past life? And before I begin, before I see the cards and begin the reading, I heard black magic. So I don't know whether you were the one who was practicing black magic, dark magic, or it was you who have suffered from it in the past life, or maybe you have been accused of using dark magic. But let's see. But there was something about dark magic that came through before, like, there is anything that comes through from the past life. There is a call, strong call from your, like, from your soul, from your past incarnations, to trusting your intuition this lifetime, to following your intuition before it makes sense, to never question what you feel inside, never question your senses, never question your knowledge, never question yourself. Don't allow external influences to affect you and your truth in any way. And be confident in your abilities, in your intuition, in your power, because it's truly limitless. It's very divine. You're very divine. And you're supposed to enjoy this life. You're supposed to enjoy this game, enjoy this as much as you can, and not be affected by something that wants to shake you off your feet in a bad way, because it's not that powerful as it may seem at first. Okay, so I'm getting that you have incarnated, your soul has been incarnating in, like, Lemuria or Atlantis, or very advanced civilizations very long time ago on Earth. And I'm getting that, or Avalon as well, and I'm getting that these civilizations, they still contact you somehow, and they still, it's like, remember when in this life, remember when you've had strong epiphanies or you've had strong light bulb moments, or you've had help coming to you out of nowhere. Like I'm talking something big, not just like everyday little thing, but I'm talking something big when you have been saved. This is somehow the energy of that past, of those past civilizations, that they still kind of affect you. It's like I'm getting these civilizations, they haven't been gone, they're still all around. The energy from them is still all around and is available to you. So also tap into the home energy. If you ever feel alienated, if you ever feel like you're alone, no one can help you, go deep within and ask for the sign, ask for the home to show itself in your reality. It's saying you'll survive these new solutions and beginnings. So there is some sort of new beginnings on the horizon for you, and you're being assisted by your past family, past friends, past collective, that they're not gone. I'm hearing they're not gone, they're there. You can look at the sky and see them, sort of. Yeah, it's like you have in this life, you have a rare gift that comes from the past life that you have been mastering throughout many lifetimes. You have this gift that is precious, that is rare, that not many have, and you should not hide it, and you should use it. You should know that these gifts, they're not curses. They come with their own setbacks, but essentially they're still gifts. And these gifts you're meant to be using for betterment of this world. And you're already using them. This is just an acknowledgement, I feel like, from your past lives, that we have been mastering in every life. You have been doing this similar thing. Yeah, now I'm getting this black magic that I was talking about. I feel like you be aware that there are vampires out there. Be aware that not every person is good, you know, that there are all sorts of souls incarnated in this world. Be aware of that. Be aware that someone or something can drain your life force energy, and your life force energy is precious, and it can magnetize, unfortunately, these sort of beings to you. So remember to protect your energy, remember to keep your boundaries, and remember to be aware of it, I feel like, because you know when something drains your energy, you know when something's not right. Trust your intuition before it makes sense. Even if this person, for example, didn't do anything wrong to you, trust your intuition before it makes sense, because your intuition tells you exactly who they are at the core. Not only people, but also things in your life, things and what you invest your time in during the day. If there is something that is sucking your life energy. Follow your intuition. What does your intuition say? What do you need to cut off out of your life? Because you're incredibly woke person, and I'm hearing you have mastered the senses. You have mastered the... Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, you can look at the sky and see your past lives, sort of. It's like this person is looking at the sky and they are receiving some sort of guidance. So don't doubt what you feel, don't doubt your call, because you're very deep. I don't know if you know that, but you're very deep. This is a special card in this deck that you may also see whether maybe you receive something special from these cards. But it's like a kaleidoscope, and in this particular reading I'm getting that like you can be anyone you want to be. You're a kaleidoscope of energies. You don't have to stay the same, and you don't have to be stuck in one place. And it's like also ask for, pray, you know, what do you really need? What do you feel like you really need right now? If you don't have it, then pray for it, because your prayers are heard. And your prayers are very powerful as well. Your intentions are very powerful. You have a lot of depth to you. I feel like your past incarnation is saying travel, explore, expand. This is very vital for you as a soul, to see different things, because in every travel you assist someone. Even if it's like the smallest thing, in every travel you somehow end up doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. And visualize, with this card, visualize your jackpot, visualize the success that you deserve, and have that vision in your heart. Have that vision engraved in you so strongly that you never doubt it. And I don't know if you know, but 3D is like elusive. It listens to what you have to say, because you're the master of this reality. It's like 3D is listening to what you have to say, and it adapts. If you say that things can't change, or I will not be able to do that, then 3D is like, okay. But if you will say something else, and if you will insist and persist and be unwavering, then 3D will be like, okay, I'll just follow her, because she's like, and it doesn't matter, your gender doesn't matter. I'm just channeling. I'll follow her or them, because they are the captain, obviously, here. Yeah, your past incarnation wants you to travel, wants you to go on adventures, wants you to explore as much as you possibly can explore, wants you to be free and wild and live a happy life. And you will know when to use those rare gifts that you possess, and they will be activated at the perfect time in your life. just follow your intuition. You will know when to do what in this life, but there is a special emphasis on exploring and traveling, seeing different ways of being. Yeah, look, this is literally the same image. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, this is so crazy. Follow your heart before it makes any sense. Your heart knows its eternal power. Your heart knows better than anything, I feel like. And don't doubt it. Listen to it. It's the most powerful thing that you will ever have. So listen to the most powerful thing that guides you. And follow your bliss. Follow your highest desires. Follow your passions. You're always working, I'm hearing. You're always working. And you're not meant to be working in this life. You're meant to be having fun and being like a siren that is playing in the ocean. There's like a lot also. Mintak and starseed origins come through strongly as well. So definitely a healer, empath, and water. Water cleanses you, water purifies you. Yeah, water, man. It's interesting. I'm getting when other people would drown, when other people would not be able to take it, you take on the burdens of the world and you transmute them into light. You see the darkness and you transmute it into the light. That's one of your gifts. When other people would drown, you are still hanging there. You can withstand the darkness, withstand the illusions, the pain, and you take it, and through your heart you transmute it to light. And I'm hearing your tears are golden. You have cried for this world, and your tribe is really supporting you. Your tribe is saying, you can do it, you're powerful, and we're with you. Follow your heart. And they're also saying there is a lot of excitement to be had. Like you're meant to look at this world upside down, not like other people, in your own way. And you're meant to, like Four of Cups in reverse, you're meant to enjoy it as much as you can. Because you're meant to be playful and happy. Okay. So this is as much as I get for you. I hope this is helpful. I hope this has resonated. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. You may like, share, subscribe, comment, and check out my services. Have a lovely day, and bye. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. So let's take a look at, let's dive deep into your Akashic records and see what sort of messages they have for you right now, what sort of wisdom they have for you right now, what do they want to share with you for your highest and best good, for your current needs, for your current expansion. So I have many cards pre-pulled and you chose group number 4, so let's begin. I feel like in the past life, let's see whether this it is just one incarnation that's coming through or not, but you have been very powerful. You have been a powerful leader. You have been a person who wasn't afraid to do something when they were feeling called to do something. I feel like you were very brave and you were a very passionate person. You were kind of a hero. Whether you did save lives or not, you were sort of a hero who people could rely on. I'm seeing a roller coaster and it's like you're the first cabin and people are guided by you. It's like you sort of decide and people are going where you're going. So you were some sort of leader in the past life. You were some sort of trendsetter or a person who knew, who had the wisdom, who knew something better than others around. Yeah, with this energy I'm getting that you were some sort of rebel with a cause, I'm hearing. You were a person who was testing a lot, who was rebelling against the authority that you did not see fit. You were rebelling against forces that you knew that are not meant to be here. You were rebelling because you saw the evil, you saw the bad, you saw very clearly what has to be changed, what has to be shifted, and you went for it. And you, with what you do, you have changed people's lives. With what you do, you have created a brand new wave. You did your part, like your soul did your part successfully. I'm seeing 444 at the timer, so you were guided by the angels in that life and you were bringing change to the world with your powerful energy, with your intuitive knowing. Like you knew that something has to be done and you went for it. Replying to the call at all times. Not being afraid. You're very brave. You were very brave in your past life. Not being afraid to dive deep into something without questioning. You didn't question the call. Very confident energy, very brave. And if you felt the call that the universe is like, you gotta jump in here, you gotta do this, and you did that, exactly that you were called to do. I feel like you were a very evolved soul even in your past incarnations, and people looked up to you, but also people didn't understand where did you get this power. They were questioning you and they were like, how is this person so powerful? How does this person do the things that they do? Like they didn't get it. But you knew exactly what has to be done. I'm seeing you going to the earth all over again for many times, and each and every time that you go to the earth, you know what has to be done, what is your purpose, what is your task. You intuitively know. I feel like with this card you know exactly when to wait patiently, and you know when you need to take action. It's a very balanced, it's not like you're just crazy areas that is raging towards something. You know when to take action. Very brave, and you go first into something and then people follow you. I feel like this past incarnation has a very strong motherly energy, and it has a very strong presence, and it's like your presence, I mean this incarnation's presence, it feels nurturing, it feels like home, it feels like with all of your being you're saying it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, follow me. A very nurturing presence, very feminine, soft presence, but also very fierce and warrior-like. It's like you don't play around. And yeah, we can see the bull there as well, so something about being headstrong. Something about being headstrong and being first, going first into something. When no one else around you does something, you do it. You see the problem and you fix it. That's the energy that I'm getting. And the message from this past incarnation to you right now is to embrace this energy because it exists. You are fierce, you are unapologetic, and you are powerful, and you can create change. And you can trust your soul because your soul is very powerful, is very wise. Follow your gut. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't be overwhelmed. Connect back with your wisdom. Connect back with who you are, with your like wild side, because you have changed lives. In the previous incarnation, you've been changing lives. And you've been very loved by people who are similar to you, and who you were like an inspiration, and not just an inspiration, you were a saving light to these people. You were like light in the dark, shining in the dark, being exactly there where you're needed the most. Yeah, this is like saving people. Maybe you've been saving people. I don't know what exactly you've been doing, but people were holding on to you. Like you are the last hope that they have. Maybe you were like a savior, I don't know, like a lifeguard or something like that. With your words, with your intention, with your presence, you were giving people hope. Yeah, it's like you couldn't ignore people. You had a huge heart, and you couldn't just ignore people. You saw the problem, you saw the root of the problem, and you did everything in your power to prevent this problem, to fix it. Definitely some sort of activist, I'm feeling like. some sort of savior, or people can rely on you. Yeah, something about you was, maybe you were an engineer actually, but even if you weren't, it talks about how you were really connected with spirit, and you were always getting those downloads about your next step, about what you have to do. Yeah, you were designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So there were some sort of problems in the society, or something that really needed to be fixed. Maybe mentality needed to be fixed, or you were protesting in a way, in your own way. But you were just offering something of your own that helped people incredibly. Either this was some sort of product or idea or your service. I'm getting even a person who works at like kindergarten, but who's very needed, who's like the favorite for the kids, the favorite teacher. You were loved by people, and you were offering something great, something, your inventions, I want to say, they have changed the world, or your assistance, or your work, or I'm getting even like a lawyer energy who knows exactly how to represent those who are usually being knocked by the system. It's like you knew the loopholes, you knew how to defend those in need, and you were provoking the authority that is not good, that is selfish, that acts out of evil intentions. You were preventing the evil to rule in your own way. And yeah, as I said, incredibly strong spiritual abilities. You were always listening to the call, always hearing that call, always finding ways to reply to that call. And you're a very old soul. And your past incarnation is saying that use that right now in your own advantage. How can you channel all that wisdom into what you do right now, and how can you channel all that wisdom to better your life, to be more happy? Since you're very woke, I'm getting this can be a good thing, because you really can manipulate energies in a way that will serve you in the end. So what do you want to create? Know that you have so much power and so much capabilities to do that. I'm hearing whatever you do, in whatever like field you excel at, whatever you do, you're a rising star. So you're gonna change the world with what you do. So because you always have been, I feel like in every incarnation you were that. You were helping people. You were the saving grace and the rebel with a cause. And know that you're protected. Don't be fearful of anything. because you're way too powerful for anyone to touch you unless you allow them to. Yeah, I'm getting with this, and look, there is the ankh, the ankh here. I don't know if you can see it. That's the ankh there, and there is an ankh there as well. So know that you're eternal. You're completely a badass on the soul level and on every level. And enjoy, this is their message to you right now. Enjoy life, enjoy the different things that you experience, because there is so much to life. It's never really dull, and it's never really, even if you can't see change, even if you can't see like that everything you've been doing so far has made some sort of progress. Oh, it absolutely did. It absolutely did. It was just maybe behind your back, or because you were always so focused on your mission, you couldn't see the progress that you have left behind you. But there is a very strong ripple effect coming from you. What you do creates magic around, and what you do is completely shifting the vibration, and people need you, and like Earth needs you, every being needs you. Just keep going, keep trusting in yourself, stay confident in yourself. And I see 444 again, so know that you're always connected with angels, you're always supported by protector spirits. So don't be afraid, and go where your heart takes you, where your truth. What is your truth? Follow your truth, always. Never forget that, and never doubt that. And life is to be explored. There is a lot for you yet to explore, and there is a lot to, I'm hearing, dive deep into and just experience. Yeah, look, there is new seasons to be had, new seasons to be went through, to be gone through, expansion to be had. So this is a very beautiful expansion. It's not dull. You're gonna feel like you're gonna see more and more of your soul speaking through what you do, because your soul is like, I know what I'm doing. It's like, I am never backing down. I'm on my mission. I know exactly what I'm doing. When I went here on this earth, on this realms, when I attained this body, I knew exactly what I'm doing, because I'm not doing it for the first time. Also, I feel like for you it will be very beneficial to speak I am affirmations. So, because you speak, what you say is truly powerful. If you would say, I am powerful, I am successful, I am rich, I am abundant, I am healthy, I am making progress, and all of that, you know, this is very powerful. Your voice speaks volumes, speaks for itself. Have fun while because you're helping people with what you do. Subconsciously or consciously, you've always had that desire to be the helping hand to another person, because really all you want to do is to create this heaven on earth. All you want to do is to be need it, and not only that, is to enjoy every moment and share the love with people around you and explore things and create magic and living happy life. So those are the messages from your soul. Let's see a few more. Like, really, when people see you, especially in that past life, when people see you, they're like, wow, that's very interesting. I got this random message. You may have been incarnated in like Africa and Southern Asia and Southern Europe as well. Those parts, that part of the world. And let's see, I feel like your mind is very powerful. You create with your mind, you create with intentions, and you are capable to create your dream life, your dream reality, whatever it looks like, only by intentions alone, only by knowing alone. And I'm getting that you can be whoever you want to be in this life, because you have mastered many parts, many different ways of being. So who do you want to be? And jump into it. Like, embrace your destiny, embrace who it is that you want to become, how it is you want to be seen, how it is you want to be perceived as, and do that. Also, I'm getting, you can know that you can excel at many different things. So don't be shy. I'm hearing, don't be shy to show it all off to the world. And keep going, keep enjoying life, because I'm hearing you have a lot of good karma in this life. Whether you see it or not, there is a lot of good karma in this life for so much good that you have done in the past. So, like, drink the nectar of life, because you absolutely deserve it. The best. Deserve the best out of life. So I feel like that's it. That's all that's coming out for now. I'm hoping this is somehow helpful or inspiring. And thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you, and have a lovely day, and bye.